Hi there, YouTube, and welcome back to my YouTube channel here at FXGK Millionaire. On today's video, guys, you know your boys gotta bring it for you another market insight on the VIX75 index. So, what we could have seen here previously, guys, what is basically going on the VIX75 index is that price is basically struggling to break out of this reason right here at 70325. Right, we can see price trying to break out of it but wasn't able to close above with this our previous 4 hour candle, and that was basically what I was waiting for as well, for price to break above this 703 to oh 05 area. But what we could have seen that now price reject this area, so what we can do as traders is trying to take advantage of this trading opportunity. What we could have seen now, guys, is that we are basically creating this bearish variation, great indication that we can now expect price to retrace back to 703 to 5 and then take this momentum to the downside. That is also what I will look out for, because why, guys, are basically trying to take buys once price started to close above this area, right? And I was waiting for that retest on this previous structure, but once price started to reverse on my 5 minutes, I basically get out of my trading position, right? So now, guys, I'm still gonna take anticipation on this ascending correction, because why, it's a great indication that we are struggling and losing momentum to break out of this region so many times, right? We have how many attempts here, we have only normal false breaks, but here we can see we have a complex false break. That is a great indication now that, okay, we have basically the momentum now in our favor to take price to the downside. One area that we also gonna wait for is this reason, guys, this area. Once price starting to break this area, if price do something like this, retrace back and then break under here, we must wait for price to retest this area, guys. If we start to take a trading position from this reason right here, then we must take profit around this area. And if price starting to break under here, then we take trading opportunities to the downside. So let's build up our confluence from our daily time frame. What we could have seen on our daily time frame now, gang, is that we don't see much in this previous days from Sunday, right? Monday, and now we currently in this candle. We didn't see much once price starting to approach this area. Reason, guys, like I told you guys in yesterday's video, because why, you guys could see that we are basically trading now at the really strong area of supply. This was previously area of demand, because why, we can see previously we have a lot of momentum from this area, so we can basically expecting the same. But one area that's holding this area down is that we can basically read price action and price flow. We can see price create this double bottom, but this area right here, this is basically our previous lower high that's basically becoming a neckline and also an area of support for us now. So that is why I would love to see price close under this support retest, and then we can take price even further to the downside. Our other scenario is, guys, is that if we want to take a bit price a bit higher, guys, then we would must see a 4 hour close above the 70325 reason, right? And once we get a 4 hour candle close above this area, we can take this momentum to the upside, because right, we could see we was basically trapped this morning, right, with this 1 hour candle that's basically claiming that it's want to continue to the upside, right? I know a lot of guys were scaling down to 15 minutes and 5 minutes to take opportunities of this trading opportunity, right? I was in this bias as well, right? We run up, we can see price come for retest on this area. There we have a beautiful bullish engulfing candle, but I was getting in around here, and once price come to flap down, I know that's price basically starting to trap me. I was basically getting out at break even, guys. So now I'm only gonna wait for price to come for retracement, retest this previous area, and then take price to the downside. So how can we basically say that this setup will work? Just look previously we can see the setup happen over and over again, right? Is there more examples? Yep, yeah, we can see that it happens over and over again. The market only repeats himself. So this is basically what we're gonna wait for from this 703 205 reason is for price to retrace back, give us something like this, and then give us a berries very variation or berries engulfing. There we have a berries engulfing. Here we also have a berries engulfing from this area. So we're gonna wait for something like this. Let me just put it in theory, because why we can build confluence from our higher time frames right now that our 4 hour time frame basically reject this area with a, you can see we have a beautiful spike, respect this area. Now we can expect price to retrace back, scale down to 15 minutes time frame, wait for your retracement. Don't sell at this lows, guys. Don't do that, because why we just have this strong impulsive move to the downside. We also break under this structure, right? It was a potential higher low structure point, but now you can see we're gonna wait for price to come and retest this area. Then we must wait for our berries engulfing or berries very hasten candles, guys. Then we can take and execute trading positions and target this 4 hour reason. The reason why we target this hour, we this reason is that we know that this is our potential neckline on our daily time frame right here, so you guys can see right here. This is our potential daily neckline for our double bottom, right? So that is why we will target this area. Once price starting to trading below this area, guys, then we will execute and trade price even further to the downside, right? That's why we're gonna keep an eye out for this area. I don't worry about these reasons too much, because why you can see this area is a significant area in the market, right? Price previously come into it, run up, here run up, here run up. So now we can see we have a berries variation right there, and also a complex false break, right? And also a liquidity grab for all of these sellers right here. We can see this is a liquidity pool. We grab that liquidity. Now we're expecting price to retrace back, right, and continue to the downside. So if we just look at our confluence right now, let's build up our confluence before I'm wrapping up this video. What we could have say in our confluence that we can say we are, oh shit, my writing is pretty bad this morning. We berries on daily, all right. We are berries on daily. What we can say, we have berries. I'm just gonna write berries variation is number two, right? We have supply. What we can say as well, right? We have our momentum in our favor. We did create this bearish variation. We have a strong area of supply. So now we can wait for other confluence, and then we will execute our trading positions once we get our third leg right here to the upside to retest this previous reason, guys. So this is it for this video, guys. If you're new to my YouTube channel, guys, please let me know in the comments down below what type of videos that you want to guys to see next. I'm still basically trying to grow this account from $20 up to 2,000, guys. But as you guys can see, market structure doesn't play in my favor yet, but I'm gonna bring it out that video so you guys can see what I'm capable of doing. So it's your boy FX GK Millionaire, and I'm out.